The dangers of marijuana was the topic addressed at the Alliance for Better Communities Summit on October 18th. Gathering local officials, educators, organizational leaders, and community members, the Alliance focused on local marijuana use as the drug has recently been legalized in New York State. The summit's keynote speaker was Laura Stack, who traveled from Douglas County, Colorado. Stack has been a public speaker for 30 years, but more recently has been sharing the story of her son, Johnny, to prevent marijuana use, especially among teens and young adults.
This is very real and very scary. 700 teens, ages 12 through 15, marijuana use, and those who weren't depressed before increased the use of a suicide attempt 7.5-fold.
Stack's son died by suicide in November of 2019 at the age of 19.
My son, Johnny Stack, died by suicide at the age of 19 after many years of using high-potency marijuana concentrates in Colorado. He became psychotic and thought that the mob was after him and sadly died by suicide.
Now Stack travels the country advocating for less marijuana use among teens through the grassroots organization Johnny's Ambassadors. She also voiced a message to parents.
I would recommend that they get educated, they understand what today's concentrates, wax, shatters, and dabs look like, what the products really are, understand how it affects their teens, and do not use it yourself, because we know that households where the parent uses marijuana, the child is much more likely to do so too.
Douglas County Sheriff Tony Spurlock also addressed marijuana use from a law enforcement perspective. He said since the legalization, crime has increased in the area.
We have seen an increase in crime, increase in DUID, driving under the influence of drugs, increase in fatal crashes, increases of violence involving youth and young people that are associated to the use of marijuana and edibles, and so it has impacted.
Continuing their warning to the North Country, both Stack and Spurlock agreed that the commercialization of marijuana is not the answer.
Just do everything that you can, because once it's commercialized, it will be everywhere. And in Colorado, teens can get marijuana in 5 minutes at any high school, and it is very, very highly accessible and commonly used at parties.
Marijuana is not going to make you a lot of money. I'm here to tell you right now from Colorado, it is not going to make you a lot of money, and what it's going to do is it's going to cost you money. It's dangerous, and you need to be thinking about those things. This is not the answer to marijuana use and regulation of marijuana.
More information on marijuana use can be found on the Alliance for Better Communities website. For ABC 50 Now in Watertown, I'm Isabella Colello. For more local news, go to informnny.com or download the ABC 50 mobile app.